You know, the gauntlets have always been kind of confusing to me. They're a weird last-minute feature and they've just been sort of there. Despite them just essentially being overly glorified map packs, they do have some pretty great levels. These include Spooky Light, Amplification, Ominous, and many more. While there are tons of spectacular gauntlet levels, I'm here today to spread negativity and make the community a worse place. Welcome to the top 5 worst gauntlet levels. If you disagree with me, feel free to write a 3-page long essay about why my opinion is bad or whatever, or you could write down your personal list below. I'm looking forward to reading the comments, so let's go. While this level honestly looks amazing, gameplay is an important aspect too. One of the main aspects of gameplay is reaction time. You know, how much time you have to react to upcoming obstacles. And while the decoration is superb, mind control has horrible reaction time. I'm talking about this segment, which involves artificial lag. This is problematic because there is no indication that this is what the part will be like. Once you figure it out, it's not too bad, until the level throws another curveball your way with this part, which leaves me feeling more overwhelmed and confused than actually satisfied. And while it's okay to make a hard level, the challenge being fair is an integral part of a rage game, and that's exactly why games like Super Meat Boy and Getting Over It work so well. Not only that, the entire level feels rather disjointed. It's like Darwin had no plan for how the gameplay should look and feel, because the general layout is just a mess and ultimately goes in no direction. It does look nice, so it gets a high spot on the list. And the 4th spot goes to that boring, meaningless, generic pulp of conformity. This is my second attempt at writing this script because 50% of the old one was just me repeating things over and over. So instead of talking about all these levels separately because they are essentially exactly the same, I'm just going to talk about them as one single level. To be fair, generic does not equal bad. It's the reason why I enjoy Felix Ram's levels, which aren't tremendously unique, but they do at least look and play well. But these levels have nothing going for them. I'm not going to go into detail because there's hardly anything to say that hasn't already been said, so here are some of my favorite terrible moments. Hey Danolex, I know it can be pretty time consuming to program all those gosh darn alpha triggers, but is that really any excuse for block design like this? Well, I guess I can't really say that, because that would insinuate that there's block design to begin with. This level really makes my blood boil. Maybe it's because it has block design like this. Maybe it's because basically the only background is this weird pipe pattern. Maybe it's because the only other background looks directly ripped from Dreamer by Funny Game. Maybe it's the fact that it unironically calls one of the parts epic. Or maybe it's the fact that it uses GDW as an excuse for its low quality. The fact that you're inspired by Geometry Dash World to make this level is no excuse for the poor visuals. I would have included it with all the generic levels, but I chose not to, because it's something that sets it apart for me. The gameplay is decent, but it just looks unappealing to me. It just looks bad. I'm sorry, but I can't think of any redeeming qualities, I really can't. It has decent gameplay, I guess. That's really all there is to say. Yo, what? Wait, what's going on? Yo, you have not win. You died. No. Oh no. We're gonna die. Oh no. He's trying to kill us. He's getting close to killing us. We can't let him. No, we're gonna. Oh, it's the blue guy. He's killing him. He killed the hacker. Great one. Okay, I love the blue guy. He's my favorite. RobTop had quite a few questionable choices with what he put into the gauntlets, but this one is definitely the most confusing. Of all the levels in this game, this one, oddly enough, the level actually has a story, which is pretty unique, but is it a good one? Well. Oh no, the hacker's back. He says it's time for a game over. No, blue guy, don't let him get away with that. We can't let him get away with this, blue guy.
Oh no, get banned. Oh no, I've been banned from Geometry Dash.
Come on, let's do this. No, yes! Perfect timing with the blue guy, and he says we will end. Oh my god, what's going on? No! He killed the blue guy. We killed the red guy. This is too crazy, man. But whatever, that's just one aspect. What about everything else? The decoration looks like a 1.9 level. It's very bland, and the gameplay is nothing special, with some parts being pretty terrible. Oh no, it was the red guy all along. While it does have a unique concept, it's executed poorly. It's just a really confusing choice, if I'm honest. Moving on. Dishonorable mentions. Before we look at the number one, here's some dishonorable mentions. Most of these didn't get on the list because they either had nothing to say about, or they were just decent enough to avoid making it to the top 5. And they go as follows. And the number one worst level in a Gauntlet is Scarlet Surge by Incendium. Are you bored yet? This goes on for 2.5 minutes. It's dragged out to a ridiculous level, it's boring, and it's repetitive. I know it's a 1.9 level, but why should that be any excuse when we have levels like La Campanella, Lost Souls? Hell, even Acropolis was more unique than this. One of my main problems with it is the fact that it never goes anywhere in terms of design. And this becomes abundantly clear at the drop, because as soon as the song changes drastically, the level stays exactly the same. I think the effect is somewhat unique, but stretching it out to a full level seems like a bad idea, because there isn't really anything you can do with it after a while. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that this effect lasts for the entire level, and it wasn't even that good to begin with. It's boring, it's exasperating to play because of its length, and it's repetitive. I can't think of any positives with this one, and that's the end of it. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Confusing level choices aside, recent Gauntlets are giving us drastic improvements in terms of theming, difficulty, and quality. And this is just going without mentioning all the fantastic Gauntlet levels out there. For one example, Timeless by Sir Hadouken. If this video goes well, I'll be sure to make a best Gauntlet levels list as well. Thanks for watching and have a good day.
So pretty, crystal with the girl like you're so pretty. Play house, my favorite restaurant. Play house, my favorite restaurant. Play house.